With the end of the regular season comes award season. So let's take a look at the league's MVP frontrunners heading into the voting deadline on Monday. Philadelphia's Joel Embiid is the top dog in this race, especially after dropping 52 points in the win over Boston just last week. A performance that had Doc Rivers saying to the media that the MVP race is all but over. The center closes out the regular season averaging 33.1 points, 10.2 rebounds, and 4.2 assists per game, a stat line that only has been achieved on 13 other occasions. But right on Embiid's heels, Denver's Nikola Jokic, who is looking to make it a three-peat, which is something that's only been done by 3 players, the most recent being Larry Bird in the 80s. The guy had been popping off down the stretch of the regular season, casually making history as the 6th player in the league to record 100 triple-doubles. And we can't forget about the Greek freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo, once again being the difference maker for this Milwaukee team, making himself a part of this MVP conversation, averaging a monster 37 points, 13.6 rebounds, and 7 assists on 57% shooting in the month of February alone. Pair that with his trio of 50-point games, you've got yourself quite the contender. And finally, Boston's boy, Jason Tatum. At the beginning of the season, Tatum dominated the MVP conversation as the improvements in his game stood out off the bat, giving Boston's offense the boost that it really needed. But as time went on, the competition of the 3 guys I previously just mentioned silenced Tatum's MVP narrative a bit. So at this point, the polls are closed, the votes are in, but if you threw money on this award, you're going to have to sweat it out until June when it's announced.